There is no limit to what he can be. Right now, I would put him on a par with at least 50% of the touring pros.
Explain to my dad, second sucks, and third's even worse. I want to win. That's just my nature.
Some people have speculated that Elin somehow hurt or attacked me on Thanksgiving night. It angers me that people would fabricate a story like that. Elin never hit me that night or any other night. There has never been an episode of domestic violence in our marriage, ever. Elin has shown enormous grace and poise throughout this ordeal.
After 3 car accidents, multiple DUIs, and a major cheating scandal, an uncomfortable conversation surrounds Tiger Woods. To millions, he's a hero whose legacy spans generations, built through discipline on the golf course. Off the course, his life was very different. Behind the trophies and public image was a man lying to those closest to him, struggling with personal vices and putting others at risk. His story isn't just about greatness. It's also about what happens when someone becomes so powerful that people excuse behavior that could ruin almost anyone else. Tiger's upbringing was intense. Rather than discovering who he was raised to perform, win, and meet the expectations of his father, Earl Woods. Using discipline methods learned in the U.S. Navy, Earl trained Tiger from a young age. His mother recalled, when he was 18 months old, he would go to the driving range, and when he was done hitting, I would put him back in the stroller and he'd fall asleep. Earl promoted Tiger as a child prodigy, securing local news coverage and later a national TV appearance on The Mike Douglas Show. Every few years, another story predicted the superstar he would become. Earl spoke about Tiger as if he were destined to change the world, saying, "I know that I was personally selected by God himself to nurture this young man and bring him to the point where he could make his contribution to humanity." While Earl wasn't physically abusive, he placed enormous pressure on Tiger. Failure was never an option. Tiger met those expectations, becoming the youngest U.S. junior amateur champion at 15 and the first player to win the title 3 times.
Since I'm black, it might be even bigger than Jack Nicklaus. I might be even bigger than him. To the blacks, I may be sort of like a Michael Jordan in basketball.
The expectations went far beyond golf. Earl called Tiger the chosen one and claimed he would impact entire nations. As bold as that sounded, Tiger became one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. His fame wasn't built on hype alone. What he accomplished during the first 15 years of his career may never be repeated. At Stanford, Woods won 11 of 26 tournaments, including 8 of 13 in his final year.
5 USGA titles before the age of 20. Some performance.
I hit some bad shots early, but I just hung in there, kept patient, something that I've been working on all year, and it finally paid dividends.
He didn't just win, he dominated. At the Pac-10 Championship, he finished 14 strokes ahead of the field and broke the course record twice in one day with rounds of 61 and 65. At the 1996 NCAA Championship, he broke the course record with a 67, took a 9-shot lead into the final round, shot an 80, and still won by 3 strokes. A month later, Tiger left college and turned pro. Nike signed him to a historic $40 million endorsement deal, drawing envy across the golf world. When Woods joined the PGA Tour, he expected to win immediately, despite widespread skepticism. Many professionals go entire careers without a single victory. Tiger proved the doubters wrong, winning his first PGA Tour event less than 2 months later in just his 5th start. He added 2 more wins before breaking through at the 1997 Masters, his first major championship. Golf doesn't have one season-ending championship. Instead, it revolves around 4 major tournaments played each year on tougher courses with higher stakes. The Masters is the most famous of them all. In 1997, Tiger won by 12 strokes, the largest margin in tournament history, and became the youngest Masters champion ever. From there, he dominated the sport. By 1999, he had won 8 PGA Tour events, including the PGA Championship. Then came 2000, one of the greatest seasons in sports history. Tiger won 9 tournaments, including 3 majors. His U.S. Open victory at Pebble Beach came by 15 strokes, still the largest margin in modern major history. He followed it by completing the Tiger Slam, becoming the only golfer ever to hold all 4 major titles at once by winning them consecutively across 2000 and 2001.
This is for Dad. Every year that I've been lucky enough to win this tournament, my dad's been there to give me a hug, and he wasn't there today. I can't wait to get home and see him, to give him a big bear hug. Thank you.
Only 6 golfers have completed the career Grand Slam. Tiger won all 4 majors in a row. He also changed the game itself. While much of the field consisted of older players, Tiger trained like athletes in basketball and football, inspiring future generations to do the same. In 2002, he won 5 times, including 2 majors and a second straight Masters title. Winning became routine. He won 7 straight tournaments in 2006 and 5 in a row in 2007, an almost unheard of feat in golf. Tiger also transformed the atmosphere of the sport. His intensity, fist pumps, and presence drew massive crowds, creating the famous Tiger roar that echoed across entire courses. Tiger didn't just win, he created iconic moments. His chip-in on the 16th hole at the 2005 Masters became one of the most famous shots in sports. At the 2008 US Open, he played through stress fractures and a torn ACL, lasting 91 holes before winning in a playoff. Fans who had never followed golf started watching. Former CBS Sports president Neil Pilson estimated Tiger boosted TV ratings by 30 to 35% whenever he played. He also transformed the PGA Tour's finances. Total prize money grew from $101 million in 1996 to $292 million by 2008. Between 1997 and 2009, Tiger won 71 PGA Tour events and 14 major championships before turning 34, putting him on pace to challenge nearly every record. Despite his fame, little was known about his personal life. He kept the media at a distance and even named his yacht Privacy. That changed in November 2009 when the National Enquirer prepared to publish allegations that Tiger was involved with Rachel Uchitel. Tiger told his wife, Elin Nordegren, that he had only met Rachel socially and even arranged for them to speak by phone. Ellen remained suspicious. After the story was published, it included details of a secret trip to Australia. On Thanksgiving night, Tiger and Ellen argued before he took Ambien and went to sleep. Around 1 a.m., Ellen found a text from Rachel that read, "You are the only one I've loved." Pretending to be Tiger, she exchanged messages with Rachel and then called her directly. Convinced Tiger was cheating, Elin confronted him. An argument followed, and Tiger drove away, hitting a fire hydrant before crashing into a tree.
His wife came out of the house when she heard the accident of him hitting the fire hydrant. Used a golf club, was what we were told, to break out the rear window to gain entrance into the vehicle, removed him from the vehicle, and laid him down the street.
A source later told the Daily Beast that Elin may have broken the vehicle's rear window with a golf club, though she said she broke it after the crash to help him. A neighbor called 911.
In his statement, Tiger Woods says, quote, "The situation is my fault." But he doesn't say exactly what situation or how he managed to crash his car just outside his driveway or why he was unconscious after the crash. These are just some of the unanswered questions in this mysterious case, and right now, Tiger Woods is not talking.
As tabloids linked the crash to the affair allegations, Tiger released a statement. "This situation is my fault, and it's obviously embarrassing to my family and me. I'm human, and I'm not perfect."
I know I have bitterly disappointed all of you. I have made you question who I am and how I could have done the things I did. I'm embarrassed that I have put you in this position. For all that I have done, I am so sorry. It's hard to admit that I need help, but I do. For 45 days, from the end of December to early February, I was in inpatient therapy, receiving guidance for the issues I'm facing. I have a long way to go, but I've taken my first steps in the right direction.
The situation quickly escalated. One day later, US Weekly reported a second alleged mistress, Jamie Grubbs. She claimed an affair with Tiger began in 2007 and released a voicemail she said proved the relationship. Tiger responded with another statement, admitting he had not lived up to his values or the standards his family deserved, though he stopped short of directly admitting an affair. The allegations kept growing. Within 2 weeks of the crash, reports linked Tiger to 11 women. Some appeared on national television, and media coverage became relentless.
At that point, Tiger was recently married. Did you know that? Did you know he was married?
I did.
Was that something that you thought about at all?
It was a brief, it was a thought in my head, of course, because I'm not raised to do something like I did, and I'm not saying that's okay, but it was something that I did years ago, and I'm not saying that it's right, but trust me, it crossed my mind.
The New York Post ran the scandal on its front page for 20 straight days. Unable to avoid the story, Tiger eventually admitted to infidelity and announced an indefinite break from golf. The scandal hit especially hard because of golf's image. The sport prides itself on honesty, etiquette, and self-policing.
We would text every day, throughout the day.
How often would you see him after that initial meeting?
A few times a month. He would either come to Vegas or he would have me come out to wherever he was playing.
Did you feel like you had a boyfriend?
Yeah, I did. I stopped seeing other people. I got out of the adult business because it was something that really bothered him.
Now, why were you making these types of sacrifices and changes in your life for him? Did you ever ask him to make any kinds of changes in his life for you?
The only thing I told him was, just please be honest with me. You tell me that I'm the only other woman in your life besides your wife. Just don't break my trust and don't hurt my feelings.
And fans expected Tiger to represent those values off the course as well. Tiger had often spoken about family and fatherhood, making the contrast even more striking. At the same time, the pressures of elite sports appeared to conflict with the image that had helped make him a global icon. The fallout was severe. Major sponsors distanced themselves, including Gillette, Accenture, Tag Heuer, AT&T, and Gatorade. With pressure mounting, Tiger held a televised press conference and repeatedly apologized for his actions. He also denied claims that Elin had been violent toward him or damaged his vehicle. Despite those denials, South Park popularized the image of Elin chasing Tiger with a golf club, a story many still believe today. Tiger later said he was receiving treatment, though he did not specify for what. His public apology proved effective, and when he returned at the 2010 Masters, nearly 5 million viewers tuned in. Many fans remained firmly behind golf's biggest star. However, Tiger's performance suffered. He failed to win a tournament in 2010 or 2011 as injuries piled up. A left MCL sprain and strained Achilles tendon forced another break in 2011. During that time, he split with longtime caddy Steve Williams after a partnership that produced 13 major championships. Many assumed Williams knew about Tiger's life off the course, but he revealed little, and even mild criticism drew backlash. Tiger began rebuilding with a new caddy. He won the 2012 Arnold Palmer Invitational and later the Memorial Tournament, highlighted by a memorable chip-in. In 2013, he won 5 more events and returned to world number 1. But the comeback didn't last. In 2014, back problems led to surgery for a pinched nerve, forcing him to miss the Masters. He returned later that year, but struggled. The 2015 season was one of the worst of his career, including an 85, the highest score of his professional career. By year's end, he had undergone 2 more back surgeries and missed all of 2016. Things worsened in 2017. Tiger returned at the Farmers Insurance Open but missed the cut, then withdrew from his next event because of back spasms. In April, he announced another back surgery. When healed, I look forward to getting back to a normal life, playing with my kids, competing in professional golf, and living without the pain I've been battling so long. Just weeks later, Tiger was arrested for driving under the influence. Police found him asleep in his car at 3 a.m. with vehicle damage and determined he was unfit to drive.
So where are you coming from today?
GP4.
Okay, do you know where you're going?
No. I like to drive.
I'm sorry?
I like to drive.
Afterwards, you don't have to walk anywhere.
Wait a minute.
Placing you under arrest for suspicion of driving under the influence, okay?
Days later, Tiger apologized, stating, "Alcohol was not involved. What happened was an unexpected reaction to prescribed medications." Despite the incident, many fans and fellow golfers publicly supported him. Some pointed to his long history of back problems and chronic pain. One anonymous golfer questioned why Tiger was driving late at night while taking medication and wondered if it signaled a deeper issue. It was later revealed that Tiger had Vicodin, Dilaudid, Xanax, Ambien, and THC in his system, raising further concerns about his use of prescription medications. Many people responding to Tiger's arrest focused on his importance to golf. Support came quickly, with fellow players expressing hope that he would recover and return to the sport. Tiger later attended an intensive treatment program, and when he was ready to come back, he was welcomed with broad support. Critics argued that his status seemed to soften the consequences he faced. In 2018, at age 43, Tiger returned with momentum. He played 18 tournaments, his busiest season since 2012, and finished tied for second at the PGA Championship. Then he stunned the golf world by winning the 2018 Tour Championship, his first victory since 2013. Crowds surrounded him as he walked to the 18th green, recognizing the significance of the moment. The following year brought an even bigger achievement. Tiger won the 2019 Masters, his first major championship since 2008 and first Masters title since 2005. Many fans viewed it as one of sport's greatest comebacks. Media coverage focused heavily on redemption, with headlines celebrating his return to the top. Fans praised his perseverance, and many believed he had changed both personally and professionally. His comeback story continued when he won the 2019 Zozo Championship, earning his 82nd PGA Tour victory and tying Sam Snead's all-time record. At that point, it seemed possible that Tiger would keep competing at a high level into his mid-40s. But it would be his final victory. Back problems limited his play in 2020, and before the 2021 Masters, disaster struck. On February 22, 2021, Tiger was driving between 84 and 87 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone when he lost control of his vehicle, hit a curb, and crashed into a tree. Investigators estimated Tiger's vehicle struck the tree at about 75 miles per hour before rolling over. There was no evidence he tried to brake, and investigators believed he may have accidentally pressed the accelerator instead of the brake. He was rushed to a trauma center and underwent emergency surgery. Tiger suffered severe fractures to his right tibia and fibula. Responding officers said the airbags likely saved his life. Investigators did not seek warrants for blood samples, so it was never determined whether he was under the influence. Because of his history of driving incidents, some speculated about possible impairment, but no definitive conclusion was reached. The response focused largely on support for his recovery. Many viewed the crash as another challenge in a career already marked by setbacks. A year later, Tiger was inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame. The ceremony celebrated his accomplishments, while discussion of his past controversies remained limited. This contrast had long defined public perceptions of Tiger. His achievements often took center stage, while past scandals were either minimized or reframed as obstacles he had overcome. Any hopes of a full competitive comeback, however, faded quickly. Between 2021 and 2024, Tiger played only 13 events and was never seriously in contention. At the 2024 Masters, he finished last at 16 over par. By then, he had largely become an ambassador for the sport. Years of surgeries to his back and knee had clearly affected his ability to compete. The decline was especially difficult, given his lifelong drive to win. After missing the entire 2025 season and coping with the loss of his mother, fans looked forward to his return in 2026. On March 27, 2026, Tiger Woods was involved in another single-vehicle rollover crash on Jupiter Island, Florida. Initial reports described him as physically unharmed at the scene, though questions soon emerged about the circumstances surrounding the incident.
Get you to hang out down here with us, please.
Thank you so much. All right, you got it. All right, thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Just keep you down here with us, please.
Yeah, I was just talking to the president.
Police became suspicious and conducted a sobriety test, which Tiger failed. After his arrest, body camera footage showed him struggling to stay awake in the back of a patrol car.
All right, you're all done? Take the hand, stand up for me. So then you're gonna face my car. So then place your hands behind your back. Place them behind your back. There you go. So at this time, I do believe your normal faculties are impaired, okay? And you're under the unknown substance, okay? So at this time, you're under arrest for DUI. Yes, sir.
Unlike earlier controversies, this incident was harder to dismiss. The footage made the seriousness of his condition impossible to ignore. When athletes reach Tiger's level of fame, many fans view them as larger than life. Instead of focusing on their actions, people often search for explanations and hope for redemption. That response was common after Tiger's latest incident. Jason Day said, "He's my hero. He was my hero growing up." Patrick Reed added, Without Tiger Woods in the events, honestly, I feel it hurts the game of golf. Other players also voiced support. Tiger has a long history of driving incidents that have placed both himself and others at risk. Critics argue that repeated offenses raise concerns beyond isolated mistakes. Even after his prime, Tiger remains the face of golf. No player has matched his impact on the sport, giving many fans and stakeholders strong incentives to preserve his legacy. At the same time, impaired driving carries serious consequences. In 2024, 11,904 people died in alcohol-impaired traffic crashes in the United States. Addiction is complex, but many argue that someone with Tiger's resources could take stronger steps to avoid driving while impaired. His DUIs, crashes, and cheating scandals are often framed as obstacles he overcame rather than evidence of deeper problems, contributing to an ongoing debate about accountability and legacy. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.